So, round 3 was pretty successful for a lot of teams and also me in fantasy. The games were actually very good, watched all of them. Being in Wales as well for Wales Ireland, atmosphere was pretty decent. I was going to say special, but we'll keep it a decent. Very good performance from Wales. Red card for Ireland, but obviously the 20-minute red card. So, tight game. Definitely didn't think that, especially picking James Lowe as my captain, but good game and good game to watch. England-Scotland, also being an England fan, good game to watch. Finn Russell maybe won't watch it back, but I think England did enough just to deserve the win. And speaking of deserved wins, France-Italy maybe just deserved that win. Almost Italy's biggest loss in the Six Nations, and to be honest, I was maybe say came from nowhere. Like, France lost last time out against England, definitely revolutionised them, but Italy have been on the up. So, crazy score, but had a decent amount of French players, so I'm not complaining. As always though, please subscribe to the channel, because, well, why not? But also there's some pretty good content coming from here, hopefully, you guys think. Very close to 4,000 subscribers, about 50 away. If we can do that before the end of the Six Nations, I'll be very happy. May do something 4,000 special, but maybe that should be saved for 5,000. So please subscribe, like, comment how you did as well in round 3 and any of your thoughts on the video. So quickly recapping round 3 before we hop into some captain options for round 4. Did pretty decent. Had an overall score of 534, which was, well, yeah, not bad. Tops most of my mini leagues. All of the JJ Rugby leagues I was pretty much top 5, I want to say, in most of them. But going through it, Duhan van der Merwe, absolute godsend that I put him in. 62 points. Got man of the match somehow. No idea how. Could have been Jamie Ritchie, to be quite honest. Maybe if Scotland had won, but yeah, not sure why van der Merwe, to be honest. Lots of meters and an assist and a try, but who knows? Not complaining though. What I am complaining about is James Lowe. Very frustrating. Maybe I should have seen it coming, but maybe not. Like, Ireland in Wales against, yeah, weakest team in the Six Nations. But I saw his 41-point haul in round 1 and thought, why can't he do that again? Fortunately, Osborne was decent, got a try for me, and Biabire, of course he scored. Dupont was the star man of the round. Frustrating, didn't captain him. He would probably have been my second captain option if I were to twist someone else. But it's all hindsight, so we can't complain. Back row, really strong. I did have some people say about Jack Conan and Aldry maybe not being the best for that round, but it seemed to have paid off. However, Conan did come off pretty early in the game, so also appreciate that. And from there on, pretty average. I guess Marchand also performed somewhat, got me 39 points, so I'm happy with how the round went overall. So now, look ahead to round 4, and you can call this like best picks or maybe captain picks, probably is the way I was thinking about it when putting this together. But to start off, I've picked Dupont and Aldry have just consistently performed all throughout this tournament. Yes, they've got Ireland away, but anything can happen. Look at Wales-Ireland. Do I expect that to happen again? No, Ireland will definitely come to this game all fired up. But I think Dupont and Aldry are a pretty safe bet in terms of if you were to stick a captain on this game. Doris, maybe as well. I have to see about his injury. But look, like James Lowe, just didn't really perform for me against the weak Wales team. So if I was captaining for that game, I would probably put it on these two. And then into the next game, Scotland-Wales, which could be a very decent game for point scoring. We'll kick off with Jack Morgan. I think he's always a pretty good captain option. especially I think his average points are something like high 30s, which very decent, especially for a back row who hasn't won a game. But thereafter, I would definitely target Scotland, especially for captaincy this week. Van der Merwe, Kinghorn, Hugh Jones are the initial people that come to mind. If Van der Merwe can get 62 points against England in a loss, then what could he do against a pretty weak Wales team at home? Blair Kinghorn as well has been very decent, most metres carried so far this tournament, and Hugh Jones, is on I think like 4 or 5 tries, is he? Which is absolutely nuts. So definitely target this game. Wales for tackling, and I would say Scotland for more the attacking side. And the final game of the round comes on Sunday with England-Italy. So, may or may not be surprised, I haven't put any Italians in this team as like main picks. But you can see, adding Marcus Smith in instead of Finn Smith, I think given where England are at and the hope to win the tournament, they need to score highly. So I think they need to employ their attacking game, especially with France doing it to Italy. There's no reason why England can't do it, albeit their attack is probably worse than France. But Marcus Smith will lead that attack, whether it's from 10 or from fullback. Ben Earl as well, really good attacker, strong ball carrier for England, and just super consistent. But budget is the only frustration with him. I think if you are looking for a few England backs, Lawrence is definitely a good play. Plays a bit like Manu Tuolangi, get them over the gain line, so we'll get good carries. And then Tommy Freeman, I actually think he hasn't really had enough of the ball so far this tournament. And saying that, he scored in every game. So I think a good home fixture against Italy will be a perfect time. Maybe not to captain him, but definitely have him in your team. So, as ever, thank you all for watching. Do really appreciate it. Also, love all the comments that come in. As you can see on the last video, to note, reply to pretty much every comment. So, any questions, hit them down in the comments. And being this community that we are, we also will reply to you guys as well. So, get them down below. Subscribe to the channel, almost 4,000. So, if we can get there, that would be fantastic. But as always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.